Hey, what's going on, guys? In this video I'll be giving you a comparison between the outgoing DualShock 3 controller versus the new DualShock 4 controller for the PS4. Both are wireless, both don't have a big bulging battery pack compared to, let's say, an Xbox 360 controller. So let's go ahead and just take a quick look here. So to start off, you'll notice probably the first thing that you'll notice is the lack of buttons right up on the top. And right here it says Sony, select, start, and the PlayStation button. Now it's just a big trackpad right here. On the left side we have a share button, and then on the right side we have an options button. And then down below we have that PS button. And if you press the PS button to sync it with your PS4, the little bar on the back is going to glow. I know the white balance was really flickering right there. Another cool thing about the trackpad is it's like the touch sensitive area. I don't know if not really a trackpad, but it does click in, which is pretty cool. Probably for like web browsing stuff. We can move on to the L2 and R2 buttons. These are kind of curved, as you can see, as opposed to the DualShock 3 controllers where it's kind of curved the other way. So it's going to be a lot easier to kind of grip onto those trigger buttons when you're playing a game or playing a racing game or something like that. As far as the triangle, circle, X, and square buttons, there's really not a whole big of a difference. I noticed that these are kind of a little more clicky, probably because it's just a newer controller than this one. Also the thumbsticks, these are a lot different. They're going to be a lot easier to kind of grip onto, but of course after time, if you've eaten Cheetos and played video games at the same time, these are going to get probably pretty sticky or probably pretty slippery, and might be kind of difficult to grip onto, but if you maintain your PS3 well, you won't have that problem, and these will be very nice through the end. Let's see, we'll move on to kind of like the overall design and weight and feel. This one feels, I really like it. You know, it's wider, but you really don't notice that. You just really notice the trigger buttons and also the thumbsticks. As opposed to the PS3 controller, after holding this one, you get a PS3 controller and you think, wow, that's kind of a small controller. Also, you'll definitely notice the little thumbsticks and also the trigger buttons that are different. But I think that's just about it. One more thing, we'll look at just the bottom of the PS4 controller or the DualShock 4 controller. We have a little extension thing for extra peripherals or whatever. We also have a headphone jack and also a little speaker right here. I'm sure not everything's going to be put out through the speaker, probably just little sound effects. If you've ever played Wii, you'll know that when you're, let's say, swinging a tennis racket, that the controller has that little swoosh sound. That's probably kind of some of the effects that would be going on here, not the full game. One more tiny thing here. Sony changed up the charging a little bit. You'll notice that this is a different connector than the DualShock 3. The DualShock 3 has mini USB. The DualShock 4 has micro USB. The way you'll notice the difference is the mini USB is a little bit taller, or I guess wider. No, not wider, but this one's definitely a little skinnier. I'll go and show you kind of some of the what the cable would look like here. So here is a micro USB compared to a mini USB. Let me go and try to get this in focus quick. So micro USB versus mini USB, you can definitely tell a difference. But yeah, that's basically what's going on here. We can plug this one into the PS4 controller and the mini USB into the PS3 controller. And that's basically it. So if you have any questions, go and leave them down below. I'll definitely be sure to answer your questions right away. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.